Hey Storm Shielders, meteorologist Jason Myers here. An afternoon update for you. The Storm Prediction Center has just issued a moderate risk for severe weather this afternoon in parts of Pennsylvania and New York. Let's get right to it. Check this out. Big red bullseye spanning from northern West Virginia all the way up almost to Syracuse, New York. The showers and thunderstorms currently are in eastern Ohio and moving their way east. These are expected to become a little more organized and a little bigger and a little nastier over the next few hours. Wind is the biggest threat with that big red bullseye over the same general area. Hail is a secondary threat, but I think this is mostly going to be a wind factor with a big bow echo spanning a large area. Tornadoes are just a small risk, and that stretches from Pennsylvania up through New York. This time it includes Syracuse, New York, but again, this is only about a 5% chance for tornadoes. That big red bullseye is really what I'm concerned with. This is almost 2 o'clock in the afternoon. The models have a really good handle on what's happening over the next couple hours. Here we are at 2 o'clock. We move into 3, 4, 5 o'clock. Already we're just west of State College with this line of storms. The storm spanning really from eastern West Virginia up through almost central Pennsylvania and western New York, Rochester, New York, getting some of those showers and thunderstorms. Okay, a few more hours go by. Now here we are at 8 o'clock. The storms really at this point have fizzled out quite a bit as they move into Virginia and Maryland, but still seeing some relatively strong storms in eastern Pennsylvania and parts of New York, all the way up to upstate New York. 8 o'clock is where we are now, 9, 10, 11 o'clock, and finally a lot of these storms have fizzled out once they reach New Jersey, especially once they reach Delaware as well, and it looks like a little farther to the north, still seeing some of those stronger showers and storms in parts of Vermont, Massachusetts. It looks like Connecticut as well. And this right now is at 11 o'clock at night, and by midnight everything is starting to fall apart somewhat, and it looks like the threat of severe weather is pretty much over. But the immediate threat, at least for right now, is until about 8 o'clock. That's why we have this big severe thunderstorm watch box spanning from Ohio up through New York and as far south as parts of West Virginia there. And why are we looking at this? Well, we have a lot of instability in the atmosphere right now. There's where the rain is currently in eastern Ohio. I show you the instability, or the Cape, and it's running into quite a bit of instability stretching from West Virginia all the way into Pennsylvania and New York. And when it hits this unstable air, all it needs is some moisture, and we have thunderstorms, some of which could become severe. Well, the moisture, look at these dew points. Mid to upper 60s, right near 70 degrees. We need to look out here because once these storms move through, they have everything they need to become severe. So be safe this afternoon, especially if you're in Pennsylvania or New York, because these storms are likely going to become severe with some very strong winds. This is similar to what we saw yesterday. We could also see a few hail reports. So keep Storm Shield close by. If you haven't downloaded it yet, do so. Tell your friends, tell your family to download it, because it will alert you of any watches and warnings for your exact location. We're talking no false alarms here, so you'll only get warned when you need to take cover and get away from that severe weather. So be safe this afternoon and this evening. It looks like this threat will be over at the latest by midnight tonight. So be safe, and that way I'll see you next time.